Hello, all. We are back with some Fallout 3, and I fixed my issue that I was having with that escort quest. I basically went and looked at one of the escort quests that I did before in another mod that I'm working on, and I had fixed the issue by fixing the radius. So I had uh I put the wrong things. So the radius, I set this to 2400. So he was 2400, whatever this is, from the X marker, which is why he was stopping where he was stopping, because he was close enough to the destination. And the reason why I increased the number because I was getting it confused with the distance. So the distance is 900. This means I don't have to be right up on him in order to have him walking. I can stay a good distance behind him and he'll still proceed to the destination. Okay? So another thing that I also did by learning a guide from Seddon, he makes a lot of good Fallout guides, and I followed his guide on how to make a auto talk package. So at some point in this quest, a guy is going to come out and he's going to auto talk with us, and he's going to give us some choices, and there's some decisions there. And basically, one of the decisions is he will get hostile and start attacking you. Now, I had a problem here where he would only attack me and he wouldn't attack, the other responders that was with me on this quest. So I honestly still couldn't figure out how to do this. So what I did was I made it so that if you do initiate the dialogue that makes him hostile, another NPC will spawn not too far away, who will be a part of the same faction as the guy who was talking to you, and basically like that hostile will start attacking the responders, and since they're flagged to like help friends and allies and they're part of the same faction, they basically start helping each other, and all the bad guys start fighting all the good guys. And yeah, that's basically it. So we're gonna jump in game and I'm gonna show that off real quick. Alright, so here we are in game. I still haven't figured out the issue where the NPCs would stop using their item markers when you get close to them.
Good to see you.
But
Hello.
yeah, the majority of the problem is gone. So yeah, they get up off the wall. I don't want them to do that. I just want them to keep leaning on the wall until I come talk to them. But whatever. Alright, so here we go. Yes. And now I don't have to be really close to him. I could remain a distance of 900 away from him, and he'll still keep moving. So I added a little bit more in here. I'm not done designing the interior of this place. I will eventually. So let's keep going, and let's jump ahead a little bit because I already showed you guys this part. Alright, so here we are back where we was before. And Tuesday's going to walk through that trigger box, and they're going to trigger these mercs over here. Now I've reduced the amount of mercs that come out because before it was a bit too much. So I think now it's like 3. Before I think it was 5. So yeah. Oops. Alright, so now that we finished him off, and he still keeps moving, as you can see now. Before he was stopping right here. I think because this was about 2400 from the X marker. So now I made it so that he has to be like 100 from it, or 0, something like that. A noticeably smaller number. And there's also one more trigger box right here with some more enemies. So we're gonna take these guys out real quick.
I got your back. Yeah!
Alright. So oh man, one of the enemies ran. So there's a trigger box right here, somewhere in here, where Tuesday walks through, and then the quest stage advances, and then he's going to tell you to download the data from this terminal. Now, the data on this terminal will not appear until he tells you to go and get it, or until the quest objective tells you to get it. So let's go kill this gunner. I mean, not gunner, but Talon or whatever it is. Alright. Alright, so here we go. There's a seam right here. I gotta fix this. But yeah, once he walks through the trigger box, there we go. Now I could go and get this data. Alright. And now He's going to escort me
Hello?
back. Now it just says follow him again, right? Please walk. Please walk. Do not mess this up. Come on. I thought I fixed this. Please, guys. Don't do this to me. Why are you not moving? Alright, I had to disable him and enable him. I assume that's because this is on an existing save. You know how whenever you make edits to the mod, you have to start a whole new game in order for things to act right. So that's probably what the issue was there. I'll double check later off camera just to make sure. So here we go. Now these NPCs right here, they spawn in, right? And then now this guy, my first auto talk script. Which one is it? I should make him look more unique so I know which one it is. But one of these, there it is, this guy. I should make the trigger box a bit bigger as well, because I think we have to walk a little bit closer. But as you can see, he says, responders ain't supposed to be down here. Pay up with caps or, you know, I'll kill you or whatever. So, if you have enough caps, you can actually pay him. And you could just walk away and there'll be no violence. Right? I've tested that. But we don't have any caps. So I have this option that pops up if you don't have enough caps. Or if you do have enough caps and you simply just don't want to pay him, you could also simply say, I'm not paying you anything. Either one of these options will make him hostile. So originally, him and his two teammates would not attack the responders. Right? And I still don't know how to fix that. But I made an NPC spawn back over here somewhere. He's going to spawn in whenever one of these hostile dialogue options activate. You goody two shoes motherfucker. Time to die. Alright?
Over here.
Over here.
So now he starts fighting because this hostile one spawns in. And they're all on the same team, a part of the same faction. So that's my little novice way of getting around that issue. Alright, so once they're down, the package continues and we keep going. I have no idea where Mojo went. I'll have to double check him as well. So we're just gonna proceed back up. Alright, so here we are, going back to the top. And he should walk through a trigger box. There it is. And then now we speak with him. Hey there. I just put generic complete the quest. I'll fill it in with better dialogue later. Alright, nice job. Thanks for your help. Bam, we're done. Alright, so that's finally, it's freaking done. Alright, so eventually I do want to add like more clutter to this area. Maybe expand the dungeon a little bit and add a few more NPCs. And there's a bunch of other quests that I'm adding to this thing as well, so stay tuned for that. If you have any quest ideas that you would like me to try and make, I could do that. I have an idea of where there's like this friendly super mutant NPC who wants to get this cure to turn him back human again, so I might try to add that to this quest mod in the future. If you want to support me, you can support me on Patreon or YouTube Super Chat. You know, donations go into helping me make these mods at a pretty faster rate because my hard drive is failing. So if you want to donate and support me that way, you can do so just fine. If you're still here, you made it to the end of the video, I thank you for doing that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you guys next time when I make some more quests. Peace.